finally we get to one of the most dreaded lessons, which has to do with the vertical asymptotes and figuring out which infinity it's approaching, which is really not that difficult, but when we get to the algebraic part in the next lesson, it gets a little complicated. So seeing the graph will really help. So we have the vertical asymptote. If you look at this one, as we approach it from the left, it's going to negative infinity. How do we know negative infinity? Because we're looking at the y values. And look at those y values. They go -1, -2, -3, and just keeps going down, down, down. And if you look from the right, it just keeps going up to positive infinity. So that's really about it for this lesson. So let's take a look at this. Choose all answers that apply. So the limit as x approaches 1 from the left equals negative infinity. So let's check that out. So here's 1. As we approach it from the left, though, it's going to positive infinity. So that one doesn't work. What about -5? Oops, forgot this thing. -5 from the right. So here's -5. And then from the right is going up to positive infinity. So yeah, that one checks off. And then the limit as x approaches 3 is negative infinity. So we need to see as x approaches 3. Does it really say 3? Yeah, 3. And it's saying negative infinity, but no, it's like 2.9 or something like that. So that one doesn't check off. So basically, if it doesn't specify left or right, it has to go to the same infinity. So like, let's just say an example. Let's just say this is 3 and we had a vertical asymptote there. If from both sides it's going to negative infinity, then we would check that like, okay, that one's good. But we didn't have that on this one. Let's look at this one. This might be why I included this example. So the limit as x approaches 4 is negative infinity. So let's look right here at 4. So we have to check the left and the right because it doesn't specify. So from the left it's going to positive, but from the right it's going down to negative. I don't know why I picked green. Can't really see that. So from the left is positive. From the right is negative. That one doesn't really work. What about here? It just has to check one side from the left. So -2 from the left is going down to negative infinity. Yeah, that checks off. What about -2 overall? Well, from both sides is going to negative infinity. So yes, this one will check off.